Dearest darlings, welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so much for being here for the first time. I'm so glad you're here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for liking, for sharing this video so that this message gets out to other people, so that I know that my work is being disseminated out to the masses. Anyway, I do appreciate your love, your support, and returning to watch another video of mine. I do want to mention that I am available for personal readings, and that if you want to sign up for a Capella membership, you get exclusive access to guided meditations, daily guidance videos, and a whole bunch of other awesome benefits. I'm offering a 14-day free trial for some of my memberships of the lower tier, so that you can get a taste of what I offer that I do not put out on YouTube, to help to better prepare you guys for what's coming down the pike, because the collective is going to be going through some major changes. So it would benefit you if you feel called to sign up for a membership. You can cancel at any time. You want to try it out for 14 days and it doesn't work out for you, whatever, that's fine. If you want to keep it, that's fine too. It's very easy to cancel. If you already have a membership and you feel like you want to get more out of it, as I am going to be doing live streams for members only very soon. I'm going to make a bigger announcement about that later. So if you want to not have to be put on a list on my lives and be in a more intimate environment, and I can read, I'll pull more cards with those readings as well. It would benefit you to sign up for one of the memberships that includes access to my members only live streams. Okay, check out the description box below, or go to capellawellness.com for more information on my Capella memberships. You also get free access to my mobile app, where you can access all of the exclusive content there, and you can chat with me and other people, and go check out whatever else is there. All right, I wish you guys a wonderful week, a wonderful month. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your reading. How are you? I hope all is awesome with you. You had a great weekend. I hope your week is going well. I send you much love and many blessings, as I always do. What we're going to do here is we're going to see what's going on with you right now, what obstacles you're facing, what lessons you need to learn from this situation to help you with your spiritual growth, because that is what this is about. We're then going to get guidance from Spirit, how to navigate these energies, what you need to let go of, what your wellness message is, and lastly, what is going on with love and relationships for you. Alrighty. What is going on with Aries? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Oh my. We've got 5 of Swords with the 5 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay. All right, guys. 5s here. It's changes and stuff. Okay, so remember to take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody who's watching this. Keep your unhealthy ego at the door. Make sure you're honest with yourself in your situation. So there could be, as usual, if you watch me, I got a couple of groups. So there could very well be a lot of chaos going on. There could be a lot of arguing, a lot of fighting. Maybe your energies are really high, and as I'm saying this, it's 333 on this watch that I'm looking at. It's a little bit ahead, but it is that Descendant Masters are supporting you with this. But there's a lot going on, okay? It could be a lot of drama. It could be a lot of like crazy stuff, and there's a lot of hostilities between you people, maybe a lot of situations or people are vying for your attention, and it's causing you to kind of like lose your mind a little bit here. There's like a lot of activity, and it feels a little bit heavy, Aries. So Spirit is really asking you to just, you gotta take the high road, all right, with this 5 of Swords. If you're in this kind of situation, and not all of you are in this situation, it's time for you to take the high road, okay? You can't fight fire with fire. You have to, either you or somebody has to stop trying to have the last word. Somebody's trying to win at all costs, all right? Whether it's you or somebody else, if you're dealing with somebody who's trying to win at all costs, you need to take the high road, okay? You got to have to just surrender. Like, throw the swords down and say, you know, I'm done. I'm walking away from this. I'm not going to engage in this energy anymore. Because, guys, this is really lowering your vibration. And when your vibration lowers, you're not able to manifest your heart's desires, all right? And then everything else starts to fall apart when you're in these negative energies, okay? So you got to start surrounding yourself with more positive people, and stop allowing people to strip you of your integrity, your power, your belittling you, berating you, being very demeaning, very condescending. You may be dealing with people who are mentally abusive, verbally abusive, something like that, okay? And it's just causing a lot of angst. It's causing a lot of, you know, like, there's issues. There's a lot of issues here. There's tempers are flaring. I mean, I don't know what happened here for some of you, but it's like, it is not a pleasant situation. And God's like, you need to get the hell out of this. All right? But some of you are going to have to take the high road here and be like, you know what? I'm no longer arguing with you. I don't want to be fighting anymore. I don't want to be dealing with this nonsense. You know, there's a lot of conflict going on. It's gotta end. Okay, there could even be personality clashes going on. Could be with friends, could be with family members, or a family member, a person, a coworker. Take it how it applies to your situation. Okay, but for some of you, there's a lot of stuff going on, and it is not healthy. Okay, if you are in this, you have the power to get out of this situation. Okay, you do. This is not serving you whatsoever. Neither is it serving the other person. So somebody has got to do it about face and walk away from these energies. The others of you, there's been a misunderstanding. Somebody wants to make amends with you. They want to bring more harmony into a situation that was hostile, where there was conflict. There maybe were arguments or uneasy discussions, unpleasant discussions. But it seems like somebody needs to clear the air. It's like for some of you, someone spoke to you a little harshly. They got defensive. And they said things that hurt to keep them from being hurt. And people do this, guys. It's a reflection of their inner wounds. Okay? People who hurt others, it's because they're hurting badly in themselves and they have no outlet. They have no idea how to heal. And sometimes the thing that knee-jerk reaction is to project that onto somebody else. Okay? Because somebody is dealing with battles that you know nothing about. And we have no right to judge other people who act like this until we have all the facts. We just don't. Because people go through some shit and they don't really tell people, let alone get the help that they need. It's actually part of the programming. It's like we're conditioned to deal with strife and anger and temperaments and, you know, battles and having to struggle all the time. No, we're not. We have to learn how to stay centered through the struggle, centered through the chaos, the tornadoes, the hurricanes, learning how to be calm in the storm, and learning to just accept the things the way they are and just like it will, understanding that it's going to pass. Okay? So if you're dealing with somebody who's like very, I'm hearing conniving, like very, very hurtful, okay? Mentally, verbally abusive, emotionally abusive, I bet you anything, if you're dealing with somebody like this, Aries, or maybe you are doing this to somebody else, you had an abusive parent. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. You may have had a very argumentative parent or somebody who raised you. You saw it in your environment. Think about it. That's part of our conditioning, is it not? And we subconsciously pick that up. And it becomes a repetitive pattern. You could have had a whole lineage of people who were very controlling, who were very temperamental, who were just like, chaotic. They couldn't come down. And then they would hurt other people because of all of these angst that they had inside themselves, all of this struggle. They were battling things, but then they were taking it on other people. It happens generation after generation after generation until somebody stops it. Okay? So it's either you or you're dealing with somebody who's doing this to you. I bet you anything it was done to them. Most likely in a previous relationship or in childhood or both. Could have even been a marriage. It's either you or your person, Aries, who's been dealing with somebody who had a lot of struggles, a lot of battles. They grew up in a chaotic environment. Lots of things were going on, and the child had no sense of safety, had no sense of complacency, in a good sense, or no sense of peace. When a child grows up in an environment like that, think about it. They become all flustered. They're like tense, okay? You cannot blame somebody who grew up in an environment like that, because the child has no say in necessarily in the family that they grew up in. Yes, it's the soul that chose the family, but there are lessons to be learned here. To learn how to overcome these battles, to overcome all this strife. It makes you a stronger, more resilient person. But you have to understand, whether it's you or the other person, Aries, that they're coming from this energy because of what was programmed into them, what they saw growing up, what they experienced. But this also gives you the power to not deal with people like this anymore, to stand up for yourself and say, enough is enough. I'm taking my power back and I'm going to do something about the situation. If I got to walk away and lose, then I'm going to lose. Then I'm going to walk away and lose, because some of you may not like to lose, and that's a little bit of the shadow side of Aries. Okay? You do not like defeat. That's just something that some of you are gonna have to learn to get over. Life is about winning battles and losing them. You have to choose your battles, Aries. You either engage in something that you know you should be engaging in, or you're going to fight for yourself, to stand up for yourself, stand up for what you believe in. But you need to pick your battles. Otherwise, this is not going to end. Okay? But there is somebody here. There's unfinished business. Somebody did some not so nice things to somebody. Somebody got argumentative. Something happened where it caused some chaos. Words were left unsaid, and there were words that were said that shouldn't have been said, because somebody was acting out of a knee-jerk reaction. And that's because they were programmed to do that. All right? So somebody wants to make amends. These are making amends cards. The positive side of these cards is making amends. All right? So somebody wants to come in and rectify this situation, because they know what they did, or you know what you did, wasn't the right thing to do. They were trying to defend themselves, protect their heart. So they went after that person first. Hurt that person first before they would get hurt again. It's a pattern, guys, that people end up experiencing. The best thing to do is have compassion for people who act like this. That is what's going to help heal this person, okay? So there were major misunderstandings, all right, in this situation for the others of you. Somebody's going to come in, do the right thing. I'm seeing the Justice card, and make amends. They're going to do things differently. This is also about you doing things differently, Aries. You do not do not need to engage in these battles all the time. Embrace change and do something about it. So yeah, with this other person that wants to come in and bring harmony to a conflict, to a very unpleasant situation, maybe to an argument that you guys had, a fight that you guys had, this situation is going to be resolved. Harmony is going to be restored. And it comes with reconciliation. Some of you need to reconcile with your past, which may be why, if you're the one acting like this, Aries, it's time to change things. You do not need to be like this. Aries are trailblazers. You guys are pioneers. All right? You guys got a lot going for you, but the shadow side of you, that's what's got to be balanced out. You got to do some shadow work with that. For some of you, not for all of you. Okay? And it stems from your past. Some of you are acting the way that you are with this being argumentative, losing your temper. Maybe you're very competitive too, okay? And being competitive gets you into these arguments, gets you into a world of chaos. The only competition is yourself, okay? There is such thing as healthy competition, but you don't need to win every game, right? This is also about sportsmanship, right? Sports itself. Maybe you're an athlete and you get all pissed off and you get all like whatever when you lose a game. So what? Did you learn something from that? You can't win them all. You can't win them all. And even if you've been winning them all and you lose one, focus on the wins instead of the losses and learn from the losses. We're all going to win and lose in life, guys. That's part of it. It is actually fair. Okay? But some of you gotta reconcile with your past about this stuff. Don't stay stuck in there. Especially if people are coming at you or someone who did wrong by you. That was in the past. Let it go. Again, you need to choose your battles. Especially if someone is trying to come in to rectify things, to reconcile, ask for forgiveness. Look, I'm sorry. This is why I acted the way that I did. If they come forward with the truth, if they come back to make amends, that takes a lot of balls. That's God sending them to you to clear the air, to reconcile, to let bygones be bygones. Because if you hold this resentment and bitterness in your heart, you keep that past, this person screwed me over, this person was abusive, this person was mean, this person did this person did that. Think about who you were when you were with that person. Were you in a positive place? Were you in your power? Were you a doormat? I know for me, that's why I got myself into unpleasant situations, because I let people walk over me. I don't do that anymore. And I choose my battles wisely. Because I know when I need to walk away from something, I'm choosing peace for myself. And whatever happens, some conflict with somebody, and they come back to reconcile, to ask for forgiveness. Look, if they explain things, a true divine person will listen and will forgive and will have compassion. Because, especially if you're a divine feminine, a true divine feminine Christ will understand that that person who mistreated you, who took advantage of you, knew that they were dealing with struggles and battles that they had to come to terms with, that they need to claim victory over because of childhood trauma. Those who are able to do this are insanely rewarded by God because they see the divinity in those people. Because when we are born into this world, we do not have a vendetta or have an agenda to go after people and do wrong by them. It's caused by our environments when we're growing up. Okay? And until you look within and start realizing why you're acting this way, or look within and start realizing why somebody's acting like this, and you come from a place of compassion, unconditional love, you are going to live a more peaceful life, and you're going to attract more people who won't take advantage of you. And even if they try, you're going to learn how to put your foot down with that Five of Swords. But there's about this releasing this past. You need to reconcile with your past, and you need to let bygones be bygones. Because if you continue to carry this negative energy in your future, guess what? You're going to attract more negativity into your future. Just, that's how it goes. It's a law of attraction. But there is somebody who wants to reconcile. They're going to come back, somebody from your past, that there was not a pleasant things going on between you two. I'll just put it that way. They're realizing the errors of their ways. They were misunderstanding who you were and what happened. Because you probably misunderstood certain things too with whatever happened between you two. Okay? It goes both ways. We got to let our guard down. We got to swallow our pride. Because again, this is not about winning, about being better than anybody else. Nobody is better than anybody. So there is somebody here who wants to bring harmony to a situation. This conflict is going to be resolved, and this person is going to do that by coming in to reconcile. But you got to leave the past in the past. Your abundance, true love, an amazing life is not in your past. It's in your future. The future is always going to be more blessed than your past. And if you stay in the past, then you cannot receive the massive amounts of blessings and miracles God has for you. That's just how it works, guys. It's part of the divine order. But it's your choice. If you want to stay angry and bittered, when somebody wants to try to fix things, they want to resolve conflicts with you, they want to find a common ground, and you're still staying in the past, well, guess what? You won't end up living a life of abundance and prosperity because you're still staying stuck in your South Node. And if there's issues surfacing with regards to the past, your childhood trauma that you haven't cleared, you need to start working on that to free up those more positive energies. All right, let's see what the obstacle here is. What is the obstacle with this situation? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, planning experience. We have Seven of Pentacles. So, patience. For some of you, a challenge is patience. You got to be patient with people and your situation, okay? Maybe somebody who caused some chaos in your life, argument, fighting, whatever this is, somebody kept taking advantage of you. You're probably like, well, why didn't they apologize? Where's my justice? Why is it taking so long? It's because everything happens in divine timing. Good things come to those who wait. Patience is a virtue. I said God will reward you insanely for having that compassion and that love for somebody. Okay? You will be rewarded for your efforts. Now, for those of you who are going to reconcile with somebody, you put in a lot of hard work into your growth, your personal growth. That's where the misunderstanding came from. You started to mature. You started to better understand why you were argumentative, why you kept trying to guard your heart, why you kept trying to hurt others to prevent you from being hurt. You realized a lot of things. And you said to yourself, wow, I need some growing up to do. I need to really invest in my healing here and tending to my garden. Because you started realizing that by being argumentative and taking advantage of people, you were planting bad seeds and you were growing weeds in your garden. Again, that ties into those, if you continue to try to one-up people or try to win at all costs and things like that, you don't like to lose, you're afraid of defeat, whatever, you keep fighting fire with fire, you're actually planting seeds that are going to grow weeds, Aries. You want your harvest, you want things to come to fruition, you want your rewards for your hard work. Hard work in doing what exactly? By bringing more chaos and negativity into your life? By continuing to be a doormat? Or you continue to try to compete with people and try to only do it your way, the highway, or something like that? It doesn't work like that. So somebody here is realizing that they didn't miss an opportunity. Or they're realizing that they had an opportunity to make amends with you and they didn't take action on that. But now they're realizing a lot of things. They were stagnant. They weren't making any progress. Or no progress was being made in this situation. That's because somebody needed to stop being stubborn and to start realizing that if they're the ones who caused the fight, who caused the argument, who caused the separation, they're the ones who have to come forward and apologize and reconcile. But actions speak louder than words. Okay? Now, for those of you who are still engaging in these types of arguments, these activities, right? It's because you're making a poor return of your investment. You're putting your time and energy too much into these people, these jobs, these situations that are causing all of this chaos in your life. You have the power to change that, Aries. You don't have to stay in that situation. Like I said, it's time to do things differently. Some of you might have regressed, okay? Maybe some of you got back into what you were working on, especially with the competitive nature, especially with not wanting to be taken down by somebody, taking advantage of, right? That type of thing. But you kind of went about it with a lower vibrational energy. But some of you probably went through some sort of regression. Now it's time for you to understand. Again, did you choose your battles wisely? Okay. But for others of you, yeah, this person's starting to realize certain things. Now, there could also be something with pregnancy or some marriage or something. That may have been why this person or you were in this situation. Okay? That's not going to resonate with everybody, of course. It's only for like one or two people. I don't know. Maybe there's been an argument with a pregnancy, or maybe somebody got pregnant and oh, this is interesting. I just heard, this is probably for one person. The reason why this person was belittling you, argumentative, abusive, or whatever, maybe whatever happened, maybe, this is a weird story, but this is what it's coming through. So maybe somebody found out that they got somebody pregnant and something happened and they were taking it on you because they were fighting and arguing with the person. I don't know, or maybe this person was claiming they were pregnant by your person or somebody, and they lost their shit. Maybe they were trying to figure out if it was really their kid. I don't know. I don't know where this is coming from, but this is what I'm getting. Again, like I said, misunderstandings. You have to be careful with judging somebody when they get into this type of low vibrational place. You do not know what is going on behind the scenes. And for somebody here, somebody maybe took something out on you because they found out something about somebody getting pregnant. Okay? What does that have to do with your well-being? What does that have to do with your abundance? I don't think it has anything to do with anything, right? So if whether you came into this or you know about this or not, you got to let that go. Okay? I don't know why that's coming up, but it is. But again, the other thing is patience is a virtue. Somebody is working up the courage and confidence to come forward and to do the right thing, to make amends, to do things differently. They want to bring harmony to this situation. They know it's been a long time, maybe like 7 years or something, because this is the Seven of Pentacles. But like I said, good things come to those who wait. The bottom of the deck is the Lover's card. Some of you have trust issues still. If you can't learn how to trust someone, then you're going to continue for the rest of your life not be able to trust somebody. And then there will be no harmonious union. There will be no harmonious relationship, whether it's friends, romantic partners, whoever. Okay? Now, of course, the person has to earn your trust. But you have to let them explain themselves, okay? Because what I'm getting, somebody comes back from the past, wants to reconcile, and they said they're going to explain to you certain things. You got to go by your intuition. You have to come from a place of compassion. Again, with this Lover's card, making the healthier choices for your highest good. Do you want to continue to be in this battle? Do you want to continue to mistrust this person? Or are you going to give the benefit of the doubt? Think about, like, listen to what they have to say. Because this is Gemini energy, okay? It's about communication. So listen to what they have to say. Your intuition is going to know whether they are being genuine or not. If this person betrayed your trust, allow them to regain that trust, to kind of show you by action that you can trust them again. Okay? Don't go back into these battles. Don't go back bringing up the past. Well, you did this and you did that, blah, 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 blah. But if God brings you this person back and they want to make amends and they want to bring harmony, this is harmony as well, then let them do that. If that person wasn't meant to come back into your life to do this, then God wouldn't have sent them. So let go of those trust issues. There's also this thing about you choosing relationships that aren't for highest good. With people who don't have the same core values as you, people who are not aligned with you, your belief systems. If you are making friends with people who don't believe in what you believe in, then if you continue to get into these arguments and get into these altercations and you can't convince them otherwise, then walk away. Even if you've been friends with somebody for a long time, this could even include parents, okay? That's going to be a hard one for somebody here. Stop investing your time and money on these relationships that don't give you anything back in return. People who don't back you up. People who don't understand where you're coming from. Now, look, here's a different thing. You can have people in your life where they may not agree with you about what you're doing, but if they're understanding of it and they don't try to change your belief systems, they don't try to compete with you, they don't try to one up you and say, no, it should be this way, you should be following this, then that's fine. Okay? I kind of have a sister who's like that. She kind of understands, but doesn't fully understand, but she's like, okay, well, I respect your beliefs. It's a matter of respect here. If people can't respect you, then just wait that out. If they come back and say, look, I'm sorry, I was like trying to do this and I had my own belief system and I wasn't respecting your opinions, they come back and they want to reconcile with you on that, fine. But if they continue to be argumentative and it's like, I can't make this work out, then walk away. Take the high road, okay? You do not need to defend yourself anymore. Just be in your power. And stop getting into relationships with people who you are not aligned with. Start finding more people in your soul tribe, okay? Stop investing in these people. Some of these people, they're lowering your energies, guys, okay? It's okay to have differences, but when you're continuously fighting over those differences, there's no harmonious situation there at all. And for your counterpart, some of you, it's your counterpart. You may be coming at them, well, you didn't invest time and energy in me as much as I did in you. That was a lesson for you, Aries, to stop investing so much of your time and energy in that person without getting anything back or getting little back. Again, it takes two to tango here. But again, with these trust issues, let the person speak. If they're coming from a genuine place, even if it's taking them a lot of time to so-called grow up, a lot of time for them to heal, to work on themselves, then respect that. Because you have no say in how long somebody heals. You have no say in how long it takes somebody to get into union with self, to get into alignment with their higher selves. That's on God's timing. It's not on yours. Okay? But there is like a reconciliation here. Your hard work is going to pay off here. You've been patient. You trusted in divine timing. You are continuing to tend to your garden, to work on your business, to work on your goals, your aspirations. You stayed diligent. You kept going. You persevered. And now because of you've been diligent and you persevered and you were continuing to be patient, you're getting rewarded because there's now a divine union happening between the two of you. You've completed your emotional healing and you were patient enough to wait for your person to complete theirs. But you didn't just sit around and wallow in your sorrows and be like, oh, I'm just sitting around waiting and doing nothing. No, you continued to do your work. And now you're going to reap your rewards because you continued to make healthy choices for your highest good. You removed all of those relationships that were in alignment with your beliefs and your values. And you didn't argue with people so much if they didn't, believe in what you believed in. Let's see what the lesson here is. What is the lesson that Aries is learning from this situation? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Some of you have learned to make better investments in the people that you associate yourself with. Friendships, if you're dating other people, even with family members, like maybe you you know, stopped arguing with a family member who was very competitive or very combative or something like that. And you just like, were like, okay, I'm not going to do this anymore. The lesson, see, being defensive. 7 of Wands. Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It's kind of twice. Putting up barriers. Being guarded. Being overwhelmed, okay? Some of you with this defensive energy, it's like, it's overwhelming you. It's like, I don't want to do this anymore. But Aries, you can do something about this. It's like, nope, I'm not going to back down. I don't want to be defeated. I don't want to lose this battle. I don't want to lose this argument. Aries, you're gonna have to stop being so defensive and swallow your pride. Because if you continue to engage in this, it's affecting your health. It's affecting your abundance. It's affecting everything else in your life. And it's another 7. 2 sevens. That's the most spiritual number out of all the numbers. You have a lot of spiritual support here. Go to your guides, your angels, your ancestors to help you with this. Some of you get into this energy of like, nope, I'm not going to back down because I need to win the argument in time. But there is a healthy sense to this, guys. When you are standing up for what you believe in, you do it out of a place of love. Okay? You do it out of a place of love. And don't get so argumentative and defensive and start putting up walls. Like, nope. I'm going to believe something about belief systems, right? No, this is my belief system and that's the only belief system. No. Maybe you're dealing with somebody like that, or that's you. There's no one way. Okay? Some of you are like, no, I got to do it my way or the highway. No. There's more way there's more than one way to skin a cat, right? There's also some energy here where some of you lived a very hard life. And I was talking about this at the beginning, your childhood. And it made you be this defensive, argumentative person. You feel overcome with anger, with a lot of fire. You guys are Aries, okay? The shadow side of Aries, you guys can be super temperamental and super argumentative, all right? That's when your masculine energies go through the roof and your feminine energies are not balanced with that. You feel so overcome, you get stressed out, and then all of a sudden you blow up. That's for some of you, not for all of you. Things get out of control. You try to bring order to chaos, but sometimes it backfires for some of you guys because you get defensive. And you're like, nope, it's my life. I'm not going to back down. You know, it has to be done this way. You have to listen to me. It's this, it's that. No, you have to do it this way. No, you have to do it that way. No, Aries, just let that go. If people are just not budging, then stop trying to fight so much. There's got to be a balance here with fighting for what you believe in, okay? This is awesome energy, but it's a lesson here. Some of you get into a place of literally want to fight someone when that is not necessary. You've got a lot of passion, and that's phenomenal, but you got to tone it down a little bit. Because for some of you, it's really messing up your vibration, okay? For some of you, it's also affecting your health. I'm getting like a heart heart attack, a stroke, blood pressure issues for somebody, okay? Patience. Take it easy. Slow down. Slow your roll, okay? But yeah, some of you, it's stemming from a hard life that you've had. And you felt like you've had to defend yourself. No, nobody can get through to me. No, I don't want to get hurt. I don't want this happening again. I need to protect myself. Ask God for the protection. Ease up a little bit. It makes you super tense. It makes you rigid and guarded. Again, the defensiveness. Tone it down a little bit, Aries. The others of you, with this person who's coming in to make amends, they've done a lot of work on this because maybe they got defensive too, okay? And every time I do Aries' reading, I always feel Chiron and Aries, and I believe the day the day I'm recording this, which is July 19th, 2022, Chiron is now retrograde. So now it feels like that somebody's no longer trying to be defensive, trying to protect themselves at all costs. And they're actually going to fight for what they believe in and not be afraid of that. Not being afraid of defeat, not being afraid of when they come forward to reconcile, to ask for forgiveness, that they're going to be taken over, that there's going to be an argument, or there's going to be this, and that. There has to be a middle ground here. Again, finding the common ground. So this person is realizing it's been a long battle. It's been a long journey. You're tired, the person's tired, whatever. But you guys are so close to great success here. This is the last challenge that you have to overcome before success arrives at your door. Before you get your rewards, before all of these hostilities, all of this unfinished business stuff comes to an end. When it talks about letting go of the trust issues, it talks about letting bygones be bygones and leaving the past in the frickin' past. This person is making a stand here that this connection is worth fighting for. They're not going to give up, and neither should you, Aries. But watch your behavior, okay? This is a test of faith. It's a test of your endurance, your stamina. How bad do you want something? And are you going to put your every last ounce of energy into it? Okay. Alrighty, let's see what the guidance is. I split it and it says rest. You've been working hard. Take a nap and get some rest. Somebody's also been working very, very hard on growing their personal growth, on bettering themselves, maybe even finances, because the pentacles are here. Again, there's something about like a pregnancy, or maybe somebody has a child with somebody and there's something about money, arguing about money. Somebody tried to protect their money, something like that. That's what I just heard. Again, it's not for everybody. Let's see what the guidance is. What guidance do we have for Aries? Spirit, please and thank you. Wow. Mother healing. There's a mother right there. As your feelings towards your mother heal, your desires manifest more rapidly and accurately. See, I picked up on another reading for you, Aries. You need to, there's a mother healing. You may have very well had an abusive, argumentative, temperamental, chaotic family life that was caused by your mother. Or you had a lot of arguments with your mother, or you just had this strained life with your mom. Okay, that's not for all of you, but I'm getting strongly for the majority of you, this is the case. You gotta heal from this, okay? Some of you, I would highly recommend ancestral pattern healing. It is a service that I offer that blows people away. It helps you to understand why you have this issue with your mom. And I can tell you, based on the other clients that I've worked with who have done this for, it's stemming from generations upon generations upon generations. Okay? And you're still in this. But you're being the one to break, you're being called to break this. We will also discover what your karma with your mother is, because you got a karmic contract with your mother that you got to clear. We'll understand why this is happening. You'll have a better understanding as to why you need to heal your mother's lineage. Okay? Why you need to do this type of healing. Wow. And I did say a step for something with a parent from childhood. Okay? When you do this, guys, your whole world changes. It does. I had to heal my mother's side, but in a different way. It was more of the being the doormat way, and I'll just leave it at that. Okay? People taking power over you. Synchronicity. Your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. Pay close attention to the signs and synchronicities that you're getting. All right? Now, I have to say for somebody else, if it's not literally your mom, because it could also be the mother of your children. Hence why I was picking up something about a pregnancy here. Or some mother figure. Again, I got a story that maybe somebody found out that they were pregnant, and maybe this person caused a lot of chaos and craziness in your life. Now, there's something here whether you were trying to determine whether that child was yours or not. If you're a male watching this, okay, or if you're a person, is male, there's something about some sort of unexpected pregnancy or somebody claiming to be pregnant. I don't know where that's coming from, guys, but it's not a joke. What I pick up on, it's what my guys want me to say. So it could even be with either the mother of your children, or you, if you're a mother, or somebody being pregnant. Some mother figure, okay? But again, pay attention to the signs. Whatever you've been praying about, they're being answered by things that you see here, things you see on YouTube, things you see on the road, whatever that is. I am going to read the card. So yeah, guys, for this mother energy stuff keeps popping up. This is not the first time I talked about arguments with your mom or healing with stuff with your mom. By drawing this card, heaven asks you to release some remaining mother issues. Give the entire situation to heaven, knowing that everything is in the hands of infinite spirit. The situation may heal in unexpected ways. Be unconcerned with how it heals, and be vigilant in releasing any lower energies connected to your mother that could interfere with your life's mission. By releasing any mother issues to heaven, your heart opens further to accepting joy and blessings into your life. Your mother benefits when you're happy, whether or not she's consciously aware of it. Be willing to forgive and release old issues relating to yourself, your mother figures, or anyone connected to your mother. By cleaning your inner house, you invite new love, opportunities, abundance, and healing energy to enter your life. I'm getting, again, when I read that, somebody here, you had issues or were having issues that you need to clear up with the mother of your children. Okay? Or it could be you if you're a mother. All right? Again, take it how it resonates. I have one thing for somebody here. And this is for the person who's Chiron and Aries. Now, if it resonates with you, you don't have Chiron and Aries, that's okay. But they wanted me to point that out because it could be a synchronicity for them. All right? So, I'm saying for the Chiron and Aries person, you have a counterpart, okay, who is a mother. They have one child, probably a son. Your counterpart was actually triggering you because you put that person in a box and you were comparing your counterpart to your, and this is for a male, okay, to your ex wife. You had a child with that person, got divorced. Maybe there was hell going on during the marriage, which is why you got divorced, and then there was hell going on afterwards. Okay? Hence the Five of Swords, Five of Wands. And then when your counterpart came into your life, you got triggered by that. You were having like flashbacks about stuff that happened with your ex-wife or something like that. And now what was happening is that you were projecting the hurt from the mother of your child. And you probably were still dealing with battles with the mother of your child. And you were projecting that onto your counterpart. Things that this counterpart did were triggering you. And you tried to defend yourself. You got defensive. Because something of them reminded you of your ex-wife, the mother of your child. That is for somebody very specific, okay? So I believe you have completed your mother healing, or you still need to do some mother healing. Synchronicity. As a result of all your prayers and manifestation work, you're now attracting synchronistic events. Those chance meetings, information that just happened to receive, which is why I said what I said, and other synchronicities are really answered prayers. By drawing this card, having calls your attention to the synchronicity and serendipity happening in your life. The more you notice these magical events, the more they'll occur for you. Even better, write them down in a journal as a way to stimulate more synchronicity in your life. You may already know that there are no coincidental or accidental occurrences. This card reflects your recent focus on positive thoughts, which are being directed towards your desires. Like a magical energy beam that can influence physical objects, your optimism and faith are reshaping your life onto a masterpiece that reflects your higher self. Okay? There's that. Now we're going to look into what you need to let go of. What does Aries need to let go of? Spirit guides, angels, galactic families, Pleiadian Syrians, please and thank you. So yeah, I think some of you are not realizing that what's going on in your life is because you haven't cleared the karma with your mom or some other figure. Reject any desire to be like others. You are an incomparable, precious jewel. Bottom of the deck. We couldn't know paradise if flowers refused to release their fragrance. Give your gifts freely. All right. We've got your wellness message. What wellness message do we have for maybe sacral chakra? What message do we have for wellness message do we have for Aries, spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians? Thank you. Wow. Heart chakra too. I said sacral. See? Love. Love is a verb, so make it your most treasured action. Rhodonite is a crystal that can help you with this. You guys got to do some chakra healing and with the heart and the sacral. Okay? I said that. Womb, mother. Okay? Sacral is where your abdominal area is. Creation. The flames of destruction will ignite a rebirth. Flames of destruction. There's 5 of Wands and 7 of Wands and 9 of Wands. There's a lot of fire energy here, okay? Your wellness message, you guys got to work on creating more. I talked about, for some of you, your masculine energies are through the roof, which is what's causing all of this stuff. You got to tap more into your feminine energy, which ties into creation. You create things to help to balance out your masculine and feminine energies. Fire agate is also a crystal that will very well help you with healing the sacral chakra. Listening to solfeggio frequencies for the sacral and the heart will also help. You listen to that alternatively in your sleep. eat orange foods, eat green foods, that type of thing. But there's a lot of other stuff that comes to dealing with these chakra clearings, okay? In my memberships, you get access to unlimited meditation videos that help with this chakra clearing, okay? But this is part of the healing work. I talked about anger, resentment, bitterness in your heart space. That's going to block you guys from having true love and having more peace and harmony in your life, okay? So that definitely has to be cleared. And you got to have that unconditional love for yourself and for your mother and for other people. Make it your most treasured action. There's the confirmation right there. And again, see? Grounding is at the bottom. Sink your roots deep. Connect them to the heart of the earth. Red jasper is another crystal that can help you. Root chakra is the basis of all this. Your safety, your security. You see what I said about the past? You did not feel safe and secure around your mother, or around your father, or around a home environment, whatever this is. Maybe not even your ex-wife or some mother figure, okay? Ground yourself. When your root chakra is out of alignment, all of your other chakras are way out of alignment. Everything just becomes chaotic within yourself. All right, so if you're interested in chakra healing, I do that, but I do a very different type of chakra healing. I get down to the weeds to see exactly why it is blocked and exactly how you are going to start working on healing that. All right, so now let's get into your love stuff. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please reveal to us for highest good. What is going on with love and relationships? What guidance do we have for Aries for love and relationships? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Somebody here is wondering why I say that all the time. It's actually to protect my energies and to protect you guys, because if I'm calling in the wrong things into this reading, it's going to affect everybody. So even though I've already said it once, I make sure that I say it every time I pull, because there are different energies coming from these cards. Okay? It's also a way to thank my guides as I continue to do these readings. I'm always very appreciative because this is not easy work. We have get to know each other, learn to meet another's need for love. I love these cards. Here we go. Honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. Somebody needs to speak the truth. Somebody's about to speak their truth. Okay? $44. The angelic realm is supporting this. You could very well have strong ties to the angelic realm. Okay, so I picked up the deck and I missed 2 cards. Look what I missed. Have patience. Love is patient and kind always. I talked about patience, did I not? That was not a coincidence. All right. See, serendipity. There's a lotus flower in that picture. Maybe lotus flowers mean something to you. Maybe it's a sign. Lotus flowers grow from the muddy waters up to the top. They let that dirt fall off of them and they blossom. They're enlightened. They know that they're this beautiful flower. And even though they go through all the crazy chaos and all the shit, they're still going to come out on top. But it comes from like self-love and enlightenment and beauty within themselves. So getting to know each other, the need to feel loved and appreciated can motivate how you act in a relationship. Taking time to understand each other will help love to grow. Recognize your differences and don't try to control every aspect of what is before you. Relationships are an influential energy in people's lives. You begin life in a relationship with your parents or caregivers. When you find someone who piques your interest, you may choose to get to know that person better. Expanding or bettering connection may seem challenging. Everyone has positive and negative aspects to their personality. Work to take the good and bad in your stride as you get to know someone, as this will help strengthen the relationship. Don't gloss over the negatives or think you can change someone. Take time to talk and get to know each other and your individual quirks. A couple shares a special moment as they ride cocooned in a vessel adorned with seashells. They travel through the air and an island is seen as far and an island is seen far below them. Dolphins dance in the distance. The swan on the front of the vehicle symbolizes union and love. Learning about someone else takes time, an open heart, and trust. It is a journey worth taking. There you go. The trust issues, the love, the open heart, the patience. Good things take time. Okay? Getting to know someone. Somebody may have jumped the gun and trying to know somebody, especially their counterpart, and was assuming things of them when they didn't really talk to them, when they didn't really get to know them. They got defensive real quick. See? Union and love. There is a union. I did say that with the Lover's card. Okay? Just take the time to get to know them this time around. Build the trust. Work on it together. And again, with that honesty. Honesty is essential here. You got to be your authentic self. You got to speak your truth. Love aims to do what is best for another person. Speak honestly. Tell the truth about your emotions. There is an opportunity to clear the air and create a positive outcome. Truthfulness is an important part of any relationship. If you are sharing something that isn't real, you aren't being straightforward. When you avoid the truth because you fear how it will be received, you create blocks or walls in your relationships. Work on speaking with clarity, love, softness, and honesty. To get to the truth and develop a stronger bond with your partner, be compassionate about their emotions. Try to be open to what they have to say and avoid personalizing their frankness. A woman faces a masked man who is presenting her with a rose. The mask suggests something is hidden or being glossed over out of fear or upsetting each other. The woman's turned back could indicate an unwillingness to believe that there is more going on than meets the eye. You are responsible for how you communicate with your partner. Be open and connected to create a healthy relationship. All right, guys, I hope this helped you. If you would like a personal reading, or you want to do the chakra healing or coaching or anything like that, or if you want to sign up for a 14-day free trial with one of my Capella memberships, check out the description box below or go to capellawellness.com. There's a little bit of information on what the memberships entail in the description box. I'm offering free readings per month to those who sign up for memberships, and I'll be doing members-only lives soon. So, and they will be different from the lives that I do on YouTube. I'll put that out there. Yeah, so if you guys have any questions about anything, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Again, check out the description box. Go to capellawellness.com. With the memberships, you can cancel right before the 14 days are up. Or if you want to keep it and you feel later on down the road you don't need it anymore, it's easy to cancel. And I do not bombard you with emails or anything like that. You will also get private access to my mobile app, where you can see all of my exclusive content with your membership in the app, okay? You can also go to the web too, but you can get everything in the app. You can chat with me directly in the app. You can chat with other people for guidance in there, in the community forums. I do give out special announcements and special promotions on the app or whatever, randomly. And yeah, trying to do some other stuff with that to see what I'm guided to do. So check that out. It costs nothing to become a member of my website to have access to the app. That is completely free. The memberships, there are trials for certain memberships. The other ones, obviously, you'll be charged a monthly fee if you don't cancel. All right, guys. That concludes your reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today and always. I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.